Everybody, hey, what's going on? We're down here at the Intercoastal because I have a special treat for everybody. I'm here with Johnny Bennett. You guys seen Johnny's Fish Dip out there. It's at all a bunch of stores around here, Rogie's Pierogies. Anyway, we're gonna find out how he makes that stuff. Come with me. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. So what do we got going on here?
Just got some kingfish this morning from the local fishermen around here.
Okay.
Just got finished doing an overnight smoke, so we're gonna make some fish dip today.
Awesome. Well, show us the kingfish. Let's pull one out of here.
All right, we're gonna take 2 out. Go ahead over to the fillet table.
Yeah.
So I can show you guys how we fillet and debone the kingfish.
Sounds good. Let's do it. I love fish dip. I notice a lot of places sometimes they use dolphin or wahoo and things like that. I gotta say, I love kingfish. It's a bolder fish, right? It's got a different type of a meat to it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more oily, and due to the oil content in the fish, it holds the smoke a little bit better.
Is that what happens? It holds the smoke a lot better?
Yes, sir. It holds the smoke a lot better than any other fish.
Yeah,
also bluefish too. They're very oily content fish too.
Yeah, we catch bluefish from Long Island up north. We used to catch a lot of the bluefish. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, it's kind of a darker meat, a little more oil content to it. And yeah, like you said, it holds the smoke a lot better.
Correct. Just due to the table fare, a lot of people don't like to eat it. So down here in South Florida, a lot of Florida, people like to smoke it and make fish dip out of it.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite fish for that and amberjack.
To make dip out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
I wouldn't eat them like fillets, but for fish dip, I think they're the best.
You're 100% right. 100% right.
What kind of smoker do you use on this?
I use Pit Boss 600 series. Got a real big smoker.
All right, we're gonna check that out. We'll check that out in a little bit. But go ahead, show us what you're doing here. Go ahead and talk us through it.
Well, the first thing I like to do is make sure the fish is clean. I usually check the eyes just to make sure the fish is fresh. So if you see like a really cloudy eye, that means the fish has been sitting for a little bit. But this fish is nice and fresh. It was caught last night. Gonna debone it and fillet it. Usually I take the head off so I can see the rest of the fish. Luckily the commercial guys took the guts out for me already.
Yeah,
so it made my job a lot easier. And you just follow the line on the fish. It's very easy. One cut down, one cut in the back, and come on the side, come all the way up, make another cut just to get down in there. Me personally, I like to fillet both sides because if you fillet one and take it off, it makes like an indentation, so it makes it harder to fillet the fish. So I go ahead and...
So you score them first, basically?
I score them first on both sides.
How long you been doing this?
Oh man, fishing or making dip?
Well, I guess what got you into it? What made you decide? Did you just love making fish dip as a kid and stuff?
No, I've had smoked fish dip as a kid with my grandfather. It was smoked mullet during mullet season.
Oh yeah.
So I do remember that, but just
mullet season right now.
It's mullet season right now, but just starting my offshore journey, fishing offshore with some of my friends around here. We would come in and nobody wanted to take the kingfish home.
Right.
People didn't want it for table fare, and nobody wants to smoke it because it takes a whole day or 2 days to do it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to find a way to make it appetizing for people. So I started making dip and was giving it to my friends for free. They started selling it.
You said, let me get in on it.
I said, let me get in on this too. So I started making smoked fish dip. I started like 12 years ago, but with the state, I'll say 6 years now.
6 years you've been doing it? Yep.
Yes, sir. And I would like to say this. A lot of my success, well, all of my success comes from you guys at the Social Distancing Club. Oh, really? You guys got my start, yes.
Wow. Well, you're in a bunch of stores now, Rogie's, and who else got you in there?
100% you, because of your promotion in the beginning during
Get
COVID.
Out of here, really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
I was doing maybe 5 or 6 a day, just locally. You know, friends supporting me. Somebody may hear about it, but what got me to the level where I had to scale up was the Social Distancing Club.
That's amazing.
Yep, I was doing, during COVID, 500 tubs, maybe a month, 600 tubs, sometimes more, sometimes 1,200.
That's incredible,
I was making 40 house calls a day.
That's incredible.
Yep, all because of you.
That's amazing, I didn't know that.
Yep, so I'm at this point right now and venturing off, talking to other distributors because of you.
Well, let's grow it, man. Let's take it to the next
level. Yeah, you made me busy. You made my life busy.
I don't mind. Got that money.
Yeah. So
as you can see, that flesh, it's got a little more oil content to it. It's not white like a snapper or anything.
Yeah, so I just take it. You see, take it off the skin, turn it around. Sometimes I get a little skin on it, but I usually try and debone everything, look at it 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
So we take it along the line like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the middle out. And that, my friend, is your deboned piece of fish.
There you go.
You can see the oil content on my hand, so I don't know if you guys can see it.
No, but that's great. Like I said, the oily fishes are better. They stand up better, especially with all the seasoning and everything you're going to put with it, that smoke. If you want to order your product, what's the best way for them to order it?
The best way to order for me, we do have a delivery service for the South Palm Beach area at johnnysfishdip.com.
johnnysfishdip.com. Yep. And that's JOHNNYS.
Yep.
Fishdip.com.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's keep it going.
It was so many people that were ordering, and I was going to the same houses over and over and over again. The people say, "Hey, I'm done ordering fish dip from you. You got to put it in the store."
Yeah.
But that was because of you.
Okay. How many stores are you in right now?
Currently 8.
So you're in 8 stores right now.
8 stores
Rogie's
right now.
Pierogies, all locals, helping locals, which we absolutely love. That's one of the best things that came out of Supper Club and COVID in the beginning was locals helping locals. And yeah, I remember when everybody started raving about your fish dip and stuff. So you were running around doing hand deliveries, right? Just dropping stuff off, and what a great idea that was. I'm so glad that we could help you. You know, get the word out there. You know, locals helping locals. So
you turned me into a businessman really fast, and I had to learn on the fly.
All right.
really fast. I had a lot to learn, and I'm still learning.
Yep. All right, let's keep it going.
All right.
Cool, man. Let's take it back. All right, so we're back here now at the kitchen, actually the laboratory, because we were talking before we got on here, and you're a fireman.
Yes, sir.
And you applied some of those principles to what you're doing here.
Correct.
Because smoking is not easy.
No, it's not.
And so tell us what you do that kind of differentiates your fish dip from some of the others out there.
So I applied a little fire science to my fish dip. With my process, after I debone it, let's grab a nice looking piece here.
Yeah, that's good.
After I debone it, directly after that, it's put into a soy sauce water solution. That is because I would like for the heat to penetrate the fish. And that's the same with the fire science. 1 droplet of water expands 1,700 times under heat. So that's the principle I apply to the fish. So it allows for the fish to smoke longer and obtain more flavor. If you don't brine your fish, it's just gonna get hard on the outside and you're not gonna obtain any smoky flavor on the inside.
So you're smoking this thing for what, 12 hours you said? Up to 12 hours?
12, 14 hours.
And then you're brining it for another 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 to 4 hours before
3 to 4 hours?
Yep.
And that's letting the liquid penetrate so that
get a longer smoking process, and it helps hydrate the fish.
So you brine before you put into the smoker.
Correct.
So you're brining it first, which is giving it all those all the hydration. Then that goes into the smoker, which, like you're saying, 1,700 it expands.
1 droplet of water, once under a certain amount of temperature, it expands 1,700 times. So when I have the brine fish on the inside, when the heat is hitting it, all the particles inside are expanding.
That gives it we were noticing, a thorough smoking. The smoking goes all the way through the fish, so you have that white center. It's got the same flavor throughout. And then what you do is you put it into a food processor. It comes out looking like this.
Yeah, we put it into a food processor, and after that, we try to get it a little powdery, as you can see, nice and fluffy. It makes for a good fish dip, man.
Yep, and that's going to absorb all the seasonings and the dressing that you put. I love the idea of what you do for a dressing. You put 3 different ingredients in there, right?
Correct. We use cream cheese, mayonnaise, and sour cream. Sour cream was added right before I started the business. My mom.
You were saying that you didn't used to use it, and then your mom was talking to you one day.
Yeah, my mom was giving me a little game on baking and how to prepare foods with sour cream, and sour cream helps lock up products, and that helps me get a longer lasting shelf life. I get 3 weeks out of my product.
Do you really? Okay, awesome. So sour cream, cream cheese, mayonnaise, and then you're adding a complete seasoning spice.
Yeah, we just use a very basic complete seasoning spice.
and then a little sriracha.
Yep, a little sriracha, and that's it. That's all
And
there
then
is to it.
you have 2 brands. Well, you have a number of brands. You do a swordfish, you do the kingfish, and then you said you're going to add a mahi.
Yep, kingfish has 2 flavors, regular and spicy, and
Spicy.
a mahi.
And yeah, so the regular and the spicy. And the spicy, you said the differentiator or not is actually a secret ingredient you get from a young lady down in Broward County.
Yes.
And it's a Trini type dressing.
Yes, it's a mustard-based Trini dressing.
Ooh, that smells good. I wish you could smell all these smells, man. When we were processing the fish, the smoke smell that was coming around, and now this thing,
It's spicy.
it's incredible. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got what are those the yellow not the habanero?
bonnet.
Yeah, the Scotch bonnets. That's
Scotch
what's in there,
bonnet.
right? The
Yep.
Scotch bonnets. Those things are.
It's like 3 different colors: the red, orange, and green. I think the green is the hottest.
And we were also talking. We have a mutual friend, right? Jeff Nelson. I want to get a shout out to him. He's such a great guy. We saw him recently at a show, and just love Jeff. I know you know Jeff really well. And we were talking also about COVID and stuff. And you were talking about something you saw that really kind of turned you on to us. You reminded me of how confused everybody was when we were all locking down and masks and everything. And
Well, a pivotal moment for me with John was like 2 years ago when he was going live, and I remember the day he had a real human being moment on live, and you can tell he was frustrated, but I appreciated it as a man too. So I just appreciate you being real, being honest with everybody, and lending out a helping hand to help people progress with their businesses. So I really appreciate that. From my heart. Oh yeah, shout out to Jeff Nelson, too. That's a good guy, man. Well-loved guy.
yeah, we see you, brother. So this is the finished product here.
Yeah, this is the finished product. This is the cream cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream. We mix it up. One thing I look for that I'll say kind of messes it up, you don't want the cream cheese balls, and you can get that with the mixers.
Right, so you broke it up with your hand before you put it in there, and you want to make sure you get a nice thorough mix, right?
Correct. So you break up the cream cheese, break it up in little small pieces, and that'll help it so you don't get little balls in your fish dip.
Right. So you're gonna let that run for a good long while. Make sure
we let it
everything
run.
goes
Make sure
thorough.
it's smooth. Make sure it looks thorough. And that's it, man. Then we'll put it into the containers, package it up, put the label on it, and send it off to the stores and our online orders.
And we're gonna post them right now. So we'll post all the names of all the stores right here, right now. So if you're trying to get Johnny's fish dip, go down to these places. They'll have it in stock. Tell him you love it. He's gonna be coming out with. He's got swordfish. He's also gonna be coming out with mahi. You're like in between right now, whether you want to stay firefighting or move full time into this business. Maybe with this video or something, we can maybe get you going that extra distance, because I tell you, man, I love it. It's really good stuff. You know, we were talking about the use of kingfish, and we were talking about let's talk a little bit. You were talking about using mullet, which we weren't. You have to win me over on that one.
We use it as bait. I get it. But Florida used to be a smokehouse state. It was smokehouses all over the state, and one of the fishes that was hung to be smoked was mullet, probably 90% of the time. So I would like to bring that back and just make it to where people don't frown upon it. You know, lionfish just came about 2-3 years ago, so that's the thing. So mullet is a sustainable fish in Florida. It's the mullet run right now. So
they're everywhere.
Yeah,
for those who don't know, South Florida right now, it's October. Mullet are they're everywhere. You can net them. You can't. They're just everywhere. So I guess if we were eating them, that'd be a good thing.
Yeah, just try to make it. I'll try to make it gourmet for you guys.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. What a great story. You kind of took us back a little bit. Anything you want to say to the folks at home?
No. Thank you to everybody at the Social Distancing Club. I got to get hooked up with you to get the.
Yeah, to get the membership, right?
Yeah, I would like that. I would like to do that.
Awesome.
If that's okay
We'll
with
get you set up with that. Would you do the discount?
Yeah, we'll do the discount.
10% discount. If you have your card, you get a 10% discount on all of Johnny's Fish Dip products. Keep an eye out for them. We're going to get you into Publix. We're going to get you into Whole Foods. I heard that they do those programs as well with locals and stuff like that.
Make sure you at Publix and a lot of these other places too when you're talking about my fish dip.
There you go.
And when you get time, please go to Google and give me a review. I'll take an honest review, but give me a review on Google, please.
It goes a long way. It really
goes a long
does.
way.
Hits up the algorithm, gets you out there. So keep up what you're doing, man. We
Thank
love you. We love the product you guys you're putting out. And that's it, man. Have a good one. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you guys later.